Let me tell you something, guys. Patience is priceless. How many of y'all have ever had the desire to block a friend because their emotional outbursts were overwhelming you because it was just constant, daily, and it was bringing you down mentally, and you got to that point where you just had enough of seeing it? And then when you considered actually blocking them, you got a sign that says, no, you shouldn't block them. You need to be patient and supportive and loving of them. Because sometimes our anger can get the better of us. I have anger anxiety, so I know how that feels. And not just anger, but frustration and just wanting a break and wanting peace and quiet, and it feels like it's invading your personal space. But we're talking like social media friends or whatever. Um, but it's still invading that space, and you just want it to stop. And you're like, please, God, let it stop for a minute, for a day at least. Give my head space to breathe, because I can't breathe there. And then you've avoided that air, that platform, whatever it is, because of that person. And like so tempted to block them, and then you get that sign. It's just like, no, don't. Be patient. And then you get the inspiration and compassion and patience to not do it, to be there for them like they need. So, yeah, that's another part of mental health. And it's difficult to be patient with people. I've had people not patient with me and just end it, just leave me because of how I acted. Um, to be honest, those that left, I'm thankful for that, because one of them had this annoying OCD of how Discords should be set up, and I made the mistake of letting him set mine up, and he deleted a lot of channels that I did not want him to delete, which is something, if I was ever put as an admin of a Discord, I would never do that. I would add channels if people recommended them or wanted them, but there's no way I would delete ones unless it was given permission by the server owner. And I didn't want him to delete certain channels, but he did it. But I was glad when he left. I was just like, good, he's gone. I don't ever want to hear from him again. Because you don't do that. You just don't do that. That's going too far. So I never trusted anyone like that again in my Discord. Though my Discord's pretty dead, but it's still there. It's still a thing, and I'm never going to get rid of it because I got it when Mi 6 was actually free. But yeah. Mental health can be very difficult to deal with sometimes. Especially when your patience with someone starts running out. And you need to pray or hope that something comes along that'll give you that patience back. Because on top of the stresses of life, work, etc., it can get rough. It really can. But, like I said, patience is priceless. And if you need to vent it, your frustration out on somebody who's willing to listen to you about it, do it. Find that perfect friend you can talk to about everything. Like, kind of my work bestie has become that now, because I've had definite struggles trusting anyone after my best childhood friend just was done with me because she matured before I did. That broke me back then. And that's a healing process that I'm still going through. So, that being said, your mental health matters, and so does that of your friends. If they're going through a rough time and it's hard to be patient with them, take a step back. Talk to somebody else about it that you trust. And then maybe just take a break totally from them for a little bit. And then come back with patience and love. Because it's hard out there right now. And the world is getting meaner and nastier and more fucked up. And I'll be glad when it ends, to be honest. Because I'm almost to that point where I've had enough. Some days. Love y'all. Stay safe. Keep your mental health in check. Talk to a friend if you need to. If anybody wants to talk to me, go ahead.